Welcome to editing a requisition in your work list. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify which edits can be made on a requisition and edit a requisition. You may sometimes need to edit a requisition in your work list. If you're the asset approver, for example, you may need to update the asset information, or you may find that an incorrect chart field has been used. Keep in mind that not all approvers can edit requisitions. To do so, you need special security and action roles. If you don't have the proper security setup, the system will inform you that you do not have the authority to edit the requisition. Security setup will also determine whether an edited requisition must go back through the entire approval path or not. There are certain things that you should keep in mind when editing a requisition. You will not edit the description, vendor, quantity requested, and price for a marketplace requisition. This information comes directly from the Georgia First Marketplace and cannot be changed. Also, if a requisition must be drastically changed, it may be better to deny it and explain to the requester all of the changes that are needed so they know why the changes are being made. Let's walk through editing a requisition. We'll select the Worklist link and pull up requisition 3916258. Let's minimize our menu. If you have the ability to edit a requisition, when you click the Edit Requisition button, you should see the actual requisition open. If you do not have this ability, the button will not be there, or you'll get a message indicating that you cannot edit it. Let's click the Edit Requisition button. We'll click OK on the warning that we may need to submit the requisition for approval after we make changes. Now we're on the Edit Requisition page. Notice the symbol that tells us that these are special request items. As a result, we can edit the description or quantity unlike a marketplace requisition. Generally, however, you will need to edit the ship to location, asset information, or distribution information, all of which can be accessed on this Review and Submit page in any type of requisition. To edit an item, click the expand icon next to it. If you need to change the Ship To location, you click the lookup icon next to the Ship To field and select the correct location. We'll select Central Receiving. Now let's expand the accounting lines information. Here you can make edits to the chart fields or asset information if needed. Let's go to Chart Fields tab 2. Let's say that the program code here is wrong. To select a different one, we'll click on the lookup icon for program and select a different program code. We'll select program code 11100. And that's how you can make a change to a chart field. If you are responsible for entering or validating asset information, then you would do so under the Asset Information tab. Here, the minimum required fields for an asset are the AM Business Unit and Profile ID. If this item happened to be an asset, you would enter or select your business unit. You would then enter or select the correct asset profile ID. Everything else on this tab is optional. However, the AM Business Unit and Profile ID are required. When you are satisfied with your changes, click the Save for Later or Save and Submit button. You can also click the Preview Approvals button. You may get a message indicating that the approval path will need to be restarted. If so, click OK. Then you can insert any ad hoc approvers as needed and submit the requisition. We'll click the Save and Submit and return to the Worklist link where we can pull up our requisition. Now we'll pull up our requisition. We'll click the View Line Details button to see if our change to the program code was applied. And you can see that program code 11100 was applied, so we successfully edited our requisition. We'll return to our work list and approve this requisition. Now the requisition is waiting for further approvals. You should now be able to identify which edits can be made on a requisition and edit a requisition. This concludes this lesson on editing a requisition in your work list. Return to the ePro Georgia First Marketplace training page to access additional lessons. If you have further questions, please contact the ITS Help Desk at helpdesk@usg.edu. Thank you for attending.